Nestled among the peaks of the Rocky Mountains, we're in the beautiful city of Denver, Colorado. Maybe the best day of the NBA. Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. I'm Kevin Hall along with Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. And joining us now courtside, the man who won 3 consecutive NBA titles, the incomparable Shaquille O'Neal. It is so great to be with you.
Kevin, it's great to be here. I just always want to tell you this. When I was playing, I used to say, thank you for all the great things.
You good?
This guy next year, I used to hate them against him. All he did was try to come back. Definitely teaching the track. Greg, focus always. But other than that, I'd love to hear what you guys do. You know what?
Right now that we're here in the new year. Look at the Nuggets. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition goes something.
You know, for the Nuggets, with the start they've had, they've taken what was such a hopeful preseason and turned it into a south.
Can't remember the last time I've seen optimism turn to pessimism as quickly as I have with these guys. I mean, their fans are already talking about who needs to be replaced.
Before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Nikola Jokic loves to pass and set an assist next.
Sure is. Thanks, D.A. Shaq, you stay very involved with the game at hand with a lot of the players.
Well, I hang around with everybody, but a few guys shaped my mentality. The children next to you, he doesn't know this, but I knew that when he was in college, he already had a t-shirt business, a real estate license. So I really learned the business from him. And it was T. Scott. T. Scott told me to, just have fun and be silly. Lonzo told me to be serious and be more focused. Hang out with LeBron and Kobe. I'm just happy to have the ability to just be blessed to just make something.
It's an honor to be here. Yes, very strong.
You ain't gonna do about the business. On the house, and he's in charge of the business.
Boston. On this low floor, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart, the guard. And Stancher in the center, filling out the middle. And for them, the backcourt is Murray and Harris. Let's have Jokic, the big man. And it's Porter at the free side. And it is Jokic. Jason Tatum getting a shot to go from teams. Scan football fans are always curious about this. He's a huge fan for that. They can put pressure on the young man. Simply being able to buy whatever he wants. That's a pretty interesting job.
Yeah, everyone's coming at you from every direction. I think some people see that you have more money than you really do.
It's not sure what the word.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
So they should be showing more energy on these.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
What he's been able to do at the free throw line this season, how about over 90%?
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Kemba Walker gets them both.
Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And here is Murray. That's gone here in the first quarter. Jack, we all know what happened for your first ballot Hall of Famer. It's been like winning that incredible group of the sport company.
Well, I just say I'm both proud and humbled.
So it's Denver now, trailing by 5. Here was outside. Pass to Jokic. Good. That's the assist. Jokic just getting his second bucket of the night.
I love seeing this from Harris. I mean, proving how effective he can be as a passer.
to the basket, Smart. Outside Tatum. Tatum's got 5 minutes.
He's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game. Maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Tatum gets to Walker. Passes it to Smart. Back to Walker. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Shaq having played for 19 years, he went head-to-head with some of the all-time greats. The toughest opponent you ever faced on the floor.
I've been seeing around till morning for my first couple of years. Then I made it to the big time. It would be the Cleveland National One. Back to the West Coast. And it was Jimmy Lovely, guards in the league, and let's see, Jordan, LeBron, Robinson, Greg Anthony, Master Man, Stacey Oakland, and got the Larry Johnson.
UNLV taste this. Some of these incredible names for this round of love. This with the bucket.
Their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
What can they do when they want to turn it around after the loss to Houston? This is one. And here's the round outside. Trey pulls it in. The Nuggets trail by 3. 1:53 left to play in the first. And the basketball. Here's Trey. Checks up a 3. Drains the 3-pointer. It's all out up. If you were GM, what would be your key to building a great team? We know you're a part of it. What would the GM do the first round?
Well, first you need stars, and then you got to get some players through free agency, and then you got to trade them, and then you got to work that trade. As far as culture, you just want players who are hungry and team first. It's all about winning.
It's a good formula to have to be successful.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Hey guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game for chance to take a breath from this one.
Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Denver. Troy Daniels comes in for Murray. And then for Boston, Juan Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Morris with the bucket.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player his ability from scoring.
Brown outside. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Tice passes the Hayward. And so it's Morris, but this will be out for the Denver Nuggets. It's right by 1. Grant outside. Here's Daniels. He's covered by Brown. Morris. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. A 7-second difference, shot the game clock. Hayward from outside. Denver grabs the miss. Tough loss coming against the Rockets last game they played.
And that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they look distracted, far off. It seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Daniels from outside. Good enough on 3-point shot. His first quarter, we've seen plenty of offense so far. They lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. We recently checked in with Jamal Murray, who discussed the team's approach to each game.
Mentality, how we play, how we walk, how we self-security, next pass mentality, next to nothing mentality. Just keep each other alive. We gotta takes to bring the energy in that
Great sounds like something the coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said time and time again. But Murray's really matured into a reliable, sometimes spectacular performer for this team.
Games are just tuning in to the game through the first quarter. And what do you consider how Denver is doing, guys? What are your thoughts?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case? No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And now let's check out the lineups. Say Gatorade all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Celtics, we've got Williams. Also Hayward out there. And it's Poirier in the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shaq, we know something about making teammates better. It always did players around you. What about the playmaking of some of the younger centers we see, like Jokic, for instance, in Denver?
Look, he got shades on a young bull. He loves to get his teammates involved. He's very passive. But he gives the triple to double in the act. So can't take that score and shoot the ball.
We'll start the second quarter, about a minute long. Here's Wanamaker, covered by Morris. Hayward on the wing, pass to Poirier. The kick out to Williams. There's Smart. And the Celtics from deep.
And of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Time call here for the Nuggets to decide to talk it over.
Every time out that she has to review the lineups and matchups or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new come out this time out.
Under the look for Denver. And Millsap checked in for Grant. Michael Porter comes in for Troy Grant. And Harris subbed in for Dan. And the Celtics also making a change. In the Scanners checked in for Williams. Morris outside. Conley, this is the Morris. He's little forward. Morris, that's this.
It's raining buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defense rotations have been a step so it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
That was the Boston Celtics in the last game against the Clippers of Los Angeles.
And Shaq, we talked about free throw shooting. For some guys, it's always going to be an issue. What have the new intentional fouling rules done to make the game better?
I think it cuts down on the end fouling. I think the new rules also make the game go faster. This game is meant to be entertaining to go fast. You don't understand 5 minutes was turned 30 minutes just rock back. You can't shoot free throws. That never happened with Shaq was 97%. So that rule wouldn't work for me anyway.
Let's give it a better pace, you're right. Required, Hayward scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And the release on Hayward's shot just so smooth. He makes the play with urgency, but let's not let that compromise his mechanic.
Morris inside. Landed by Hayward. Morris, no good. Wanamaker, the pass. That's it. Man, the top 3 points.
It's not there right now with this team leading on halves. You know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
They get it back. And wide open shot from Morris. Again, the miss by Morris.
Well, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws.
As they get Bulldog out there does a good job of drawing contact. Oftentimes, by initiating.
Let's check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Here's what Denver's running with right now. Jokic is checked in. It's Jamal Murray in from Monte Morris. Pass the Porter. Now Jokic over Kansas. Jokic, no good.
I'm not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Here's Walker. basket is good. He's got a chance for one more at the line.
Well, you look at Walker, and he's a slight guy, but he's terrific, deceptive strength.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. Brown is checked in for the Suns. Tonight it's trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jokic against one.
What?
The basket is good. To go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for the three-point play. The Nuggets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And I think this is the strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77%.
Tatum on the wing.
Oh shit.
Again, the miss by the Suns. And so Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. It's a three-point game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. And it changes it. Let's see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at the Grizzlies. They're cheating on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, the Celtics, they sure made a statement here early on. Now facing some teams that were expected to be better. Owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
Walker against Murray. Here's Millsap. And tonight he sends it right off the glass. Always eggs and loving the best. Shaquille O'Neal, thank you for stopping by. That headset is available for you whenever you want.
Kevin, I just want to say thank you very much. It's been great. Greg, you know I love you. I love you too.
I'm a big Aristotle.
I'm at a loss for words. I hate that.
No, that's okay, Shaq.
No, I just hate that. I hate that I have to leave right now.
It's okay, big fella. It's
I don't want
okay.
to go back upstairs. I want to stay here with you guys.
Greg, how awesome is it to have Shaq with us, the guy who's been in the limelight for so long, and yet he seems to deal with it effortlessly.
A sign of true greatness, making difficult things look effortless. Shaq did it on the court for 19 years, 15 as an all-star, and now he's doing it as an analyst.
That's an aspect of Walker's game that I like. I mean, his ability to use the dribble drive and strong move. Nice.
Here's Murray. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Murray's got his second best.
And despite the highs are beyond, they got away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, you've got an open look from deep. Let it go. I mean, you got to play freely and with confidence.
Here's Daniels. 5 points in the game. Front pass the arm. It doesn't go for him. Now the Sonics take it the other way. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Grant. And no good. Now Jokic. 24-point outing in the last game against Houston.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line, really because of his aggression. He was creating his man on his team.
And so it's lost it with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We'll take a quick break and then back with the action here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Jones. Hey, Jeff Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Dave. Hey, folks. Say hey to the folks, Shaq. Hey, folks. Hey, let's get this party started. And now back in the fold after his in-game analysis, which could be described as a gritty.
This right here.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Goes out Benitez, the big man. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Gordon at the small forward position. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. Murray against Butler. Just 5 on the clock. And Jokic missing. Boston leading by 6.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season. Came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds, made his way into shape. And what did he come on strong?
Well, we know Greg Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but
Should just gave it to him.
His conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body. And I think we will see that in time.
So he gets them both.
Well, it's a bumpy start to his career for Michael Porter. I mean, this guy had his entire rookie season taken away because of back surgery and had a big mountain to climb just to get back out on the court. But, you know, to his credit, he made the climb.
But they can't count on him to continue this.
And the shot goes in.
Well, you know, we can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
And Walker kicks the Tatum. It falls. High speed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 6th assist on the night. Murray is surveying the D. Caught that one. Murray's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
No answer from Murray from the defense so far. Absolutely ferocious at taking it inside.
They double team Walker. Deflects the pass. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Longley's checked in for Millsap, and Morris subbed in for Harris. Celtics also with a sub. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Brown. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there. How many times have we seen a possession take that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a break?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Jokic. Boston with the rebound. Kansas got his 4th rebound in this one. Hayward on the wing. And again, Boston with the triple. Rick, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead Berkeley or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So, franchise is a much needed asset.
Tatum puts himself in a really good position with his footwork. Fundamentally sound. He's on fire right now.
Walker against Murray. Stop the run. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. 10-point lead. This is their big. They host the Kings after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Hayward kicks to Tatum. Back to Hayward. It's not like he to get a shot off from the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Denver's on 0-2 for deep to start things in the second half. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't lose it.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Boston making some changes. Daniel Tice is checked in for his cancer. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. And Brett Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. to Morris. Takes it off the blocks. Morris, 9 points.
It's what basketball look like, Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting him to assist out of it.
Hayward on the wing. Back to Waterman. Small move by Boston. Tice passes to Smart. Three-pointer. Hayward. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
On the wing, Daniels. Guarded by Smart. Pocket 6. There's the 3. Good look defensively by Smart. Celtics leading by 14. Hayward passes to Williams. Here's Craig. A 3. They get back.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
That is prototype rebound right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and grabs it.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will return possession. Millsap comes in for Vonleh. And Harris subbed in for Monte Morris. Jaylen Brown checked in for the Celtics. You got 108 left in the third. Here's the pass to Craig. A 3. Minutes from 3-point range. 6 points for him.
I think his unselfish attitude is really a big part of what makes Millsap the leader on the court. And the ability to make some dynamic passes doesn't hurt either.
To the paint. Here's Brown. To the inside. James up by Harris.
Just Harris can throw it down now. Don't sleep on this guy's mouth.
It's Brown on the wing. Hangs on the trifecta. Brown's got 12 points in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense. They took advantage of it.
Good. And the Celtic lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Daniels. The Celtics have gone 7-12 in the fourth since coming out of the break. Here's one. Brown on the shot picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
When you allow good scores to get uncontested, no wonder you're losing.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Boston shoot their 6th attempt that's already strike in the game. Murray with him. He has 6. Harris outside. 13 points out at the end of the period. Like they had in terms of their shooting. Everything prepared for it. Back right after this. And meanwhile, Coach Brad Stevens talking to his team. Defense is huge for Coach Stevens. One more intensity.
And encouraging them to just be stronger down there. They're making it too easy.
As we get into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. There's the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Then there's Kemba Walker. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Poirier in at the 5 spot. Out against Harris. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Harris demonstrating how efficient he is from the mid-range area.
That's the 2. The bucket coming off a perfectly just a 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Murray. Grant outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Grant's got his first points of the night.
I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. He senses the defense is playing off him. As the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
Gray gets to Millsap. To the right side. Here's Murray. Trying to shoot. No good off the back of the rim. Sonics leading by 13. Here's Tatum. And by Tatum.
Man, I love how strong Tatum goes to the rack. You give him room to get up, and he's banging that thing.
Now here's Murray. Looking to end its runs now. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Out to the right wing. Tice gets to Brown. Back to Walker. Pass to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. This ball moved by Boston. They grab their own miss. And it's Tice in the corner. Passes it to Walker. And it's Denver with the rebound.
You know, even though they're on top of this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. So it would make things a lot easier, too.
Celtics have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. In the corner. Tatum with it. Back to Brown. Back to Tatum. Good shot from Tatum. Assist by Tatum.
Gorgeous looking jumper from Brown. The more attempts he gets from there, the better his jump shot becomes.
Denver calls timeout. In terms of
You go for that piggy bag again?
you like, Rick, which front offices have you evaluated that really lead the way?
You know, I think coming off the dynasty, and if you ask Golden State, they'll tell you they're still in the midst of it. I think they do a terrific job. The Celtics are right at the top, too. Danny Ainge and Brad Stevens are in sync with what they do and how they develop players, but also how they find those diamonds in the rough. And let's give a shout out to them for what they've done over the last 5 or 6 years. They created a level of excellence there that has them on the same path as some of the best teams in our league.
A lot of good GMs out there. Danny Ainge of Boston, you talked about them, probably one of the best. Brown wide open, 85. Drills the three-pointer. Brown shot 7 points here in this quarter.
Really good to see Brown drop in the perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
Walker against Morris. Shoots over Walker. That one a little long. Celtics leading by 18. Against Brown with the drive. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And, you know, really, guys, Brown is very talented at knocking down shots, even when getting hit.
Free throw good for Brown. You know, you look at the 2020 class of the Basketball Hall of Fame, great, some great names, headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional Kevin having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view, you've gotten a front court view, you've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams is checked in for Kansas. Jimmy Ojale comes in for Tatum. And it's Green in for Smart. Free throw, good. Jokic. But we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple doubles ever by a defensive player? You think of the great skilled European big men. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Hey, Brown is very serious about his scoring. I mean, he's got the green light to fire up from just about anywhere out there, and he takes full advantage of it.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch. It shows a strength for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And so they'll take the first game twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
Next meeting will be the second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a two-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jaylen Brown.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Here's Telco. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
It's always great to get us to a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Eight-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Walker. They double team Walker. Outside Williams. Lets it go. Offensive rebound. Now the pass to Oshel. Back to Green. From team. Easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Alston, this is Kevin Allen along with our terrific 2K Sports crew. Thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next